Yes.
Before I proceed with my opening statement, may I request Ms. Alice Go to remove her face mask kung totoo siya talaga si Alice Go.
Please remove your mask, Ms. Go.
Siya nga.
Yes.
Good morning,
SP
Madam
Pro Tem.
Chair, and to our esteemed colleagues. Ms. Alice Go, kumusta ka na? Kumusta ang pagbabalik Pilipinas mo?
Ms. Alice,
I told you to remove your face mask all throughout the
keep it
hearing.
removed.
Magandang umaga po, Sen. Okay naman po.
Okay. Marami ka litrato naka-peace sign ka pa and all smiles kasama ang mga tauhan ng NBI at mga BI at tiga Bureau of Immigration. Nakakadismaya to at napaka-unprofessional. Bigyan niyo naman ng dignidad ang inyong mga trabaho. Alice Go, sino ka ba talaga? Alam na namin lahat through the hearings conducted by this committee na hindi ka Pilipino. Hindi totoong lumaki ka sa farm, hindi totoo si Teacher Rubilin, hindi rin totoo na simpleng mamamayan ka lang. Puro kasinungalingan ang istorya na isinuwalat mo dito sa Senado at sa publiko. At the two Senate hearings that you were present, and you were under oath, but you fearlessly fabricated stories and fed the Filipinos a pack of lies. And in stark contrast to the purported image that you grew up in a farm and was only involved in hog and poultry raising, some 28 billion flowed through your bank accounts despite your companies earning meager income. Gaano ba kalawak ang kanilang operasyon? At ano ang intensyon niya na pati pagiging mayor ay kailangan niyang pasukin? She openly mocked our government processes, disrespected our electoral system, and insulted every Filipino by believing she could run for mayor, win, and never be caught. At isa pa, tungkol sa kanyang counter affidavit na sinumite sa DOJ para sa kanyang human trafficking case na submitted na for resolution noong pang August 6, hindi ba talaga nakakapagtaka na nagpanotaryo noong August 14 sa San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, maski wala na siya sa bansa? Nag-request na tanggapin ng DOJ ang kanyang counter affidavit maski na tapos na ang deadline. Kaya naman pala pinagpipilitan ng kanyang mga abogado na nandito pa si Alice Go dahil may butas sa pagpapanotaryo. And it was all part of the narrative that Alice Go was still here. Her lawyers insisting that they were told by Alice Go that she is still here in the country despite reports that she was seen abroad. Dapat panagutin ang gumawa ng kabalustugan na ito. She must have been laughing at us, thinking she outsmarted everyone when she fled the Philippines undetected, or rather with the help of civilians and potentially even those in government. And let me just state frustratingly that the Indonesian authorities did exactly what the Philippine authorities have failed to do in 2 months with regard to her arrest. But nevertheless, I would like to commend the DILG Secretary Abalos, for a job well done and for successfully negotiating the return and bringing Alice Go back to our country. Nais natin malaman kung sino-sino ang mga tumulong kay Alice Go at sa kanyang mga kasamahan para makalabas ng Pilipinas na hindi dumaan sa tamang proseso. Certainly, we also would want to know how these Chinese nationals pretending to be Filipinos were allowed to open businesses under their names. How were they able to use Filipinos as dummies in their companies? Also, how were they able to circumvent the constitutional prohibition of limiting foreign equity to 40%. Maraming batas ang kanilang nilabag. Nararapat lamang na sila'y managot and we cannot let them get away with this. Maraming salamat po, Madam Chair.